holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get first possession. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Sharp. He takes it in, and he makes it on the layup.
The slash there from Sharp, so difficult to stop.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. This one for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Sharp. And we're about a minute into the first. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Cleveland ball.
James outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is something that LeBron James also does well. Good at shrugging off the defense, bouncing off of them, and then concentrating on getting the finish.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. It's tipped. Jones against Henderson. Here's James. And another basket for Cleveland.
Pretty old school that time. Mid-range work from LeBron.
Now Portland with it. 8-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
On the wing, Jones, defended by Henderson. From outside the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Henderson scanning the floor. James against Grant. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
James passes to Hughes. Jones from outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Jones has got 12.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
James. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Over James. James with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
In the air. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. You truly have been witnesses to something special.
Timeout called, Portland. Here's Benton. Simons outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Benton. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's James on the wing. Williams defending. Shot's good by James.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Simons outside. Right side, Brogdon. Simons has the open look. The basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Here's Gibson, and he buries his first look.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Pass to Kamari. There's the block. Now here's Gibson, guarded by Brogdon. They get it back. Out to James. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. James has got 12 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams passes to Benton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Gibson. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's an 18-point lead. And it's good. 2 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Simons outside. Pass to Benton. 2 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Ayton. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Takes a 3. They get the rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Now here's Simons. Henderson outside. Rebounded by Marshall.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Hughes It's good. Hughes has got his first 2 points of the night. Now Henderson. No points yet. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Cleveland. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in. And here comes Cleveland. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Wesley, that's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Simons. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And I love Simon's balance on that play right there. Stayed in control and stayed tight.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
Jones, he's checked in for Gibson. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. Outside Jones. Buries it from 3. Jones has got 15.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Walker. Into the lane. And the jam by Walker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Jones from outside. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hook loose. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Here's Ayton. Can't hit that time.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Henderson outside. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jones from outside. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Henderson. For 3. On target from range.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Let's go with a 3. And Jones good for 3. Jones has got 27.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Henderson. Can't get it to fall.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Jones from outside. Gets the three to fall. Jones has got 30.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Henderson. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Jones from outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Aiden. Grant outside. Another one falls for Portland.
Nice control by Grant through the tough mid-range jumper. That's a shot of confidence.
Outside Jones. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Henderson for three. Can't get it to drop.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Grant. 3 seconds left. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Cavaliers on top.
25. And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, that's outstanding.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. He would take some pride on the other end and just lock it.
And that does it for our halftime show.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Sharp outside for Henderson. Tries again. Pass to Ayton. Just 2 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
Henderson's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Jones from outside. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And it's the Trailblazers ball. Henderson outside. Blocked.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
James passes to Jones. Over Sharp. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jones has got 44.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Hughes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hughes has got 6 points.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Sharp.
Get up to throw down.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones against Henderson. Fires for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Sharp passes to Henderson. The 3. It's hauled in by Hughes.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Jones from outside.
Cleveland foul. Donyell Marshall.
And he's checked in for Henderson.
Substitution on
now Portland with it. Knocks it loose. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Gibson. And another basket for Cleveland.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
That one's good for 2.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Here's Benton. Pass to Aiden. It's Sharp on the wing. They need this. He got a piece of it. Up top, Gibson. He's got 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Gibson's got 8.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Walker driving in. And the jam by Walker.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Gibson. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Benton. Shoots over Gibson. Benton can't get it to go. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Gibson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency.
Impressive!
Wow! Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
And that one's good. James.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Simons outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
The first one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Wesley's checked in, and so Simons nails both of them. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
The 17-footer. James can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And
Sinks the tray.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Here's James. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From the high post. Here's Ilgauskas. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And James gets it to go.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with a fit.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Puts up a deep 3. Wesley, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And for the Trailblazers, Delano Banton out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Murray, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Count it, good.
Chris Murray.
Murray's gotten his first basket of the night.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
And for Cleveland,
they're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
here's Benton. And the NBA adding a minimum amount of games played for major awards now. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I love the fact that everybody's going to have to reach a certain marker in order to be eligible. That keeps guys hungry, keeps guys wanting to be healthy and work through injuries and push themselves a little bit. It also forces teams to get their star players on the floor and do what they can to make sure that they're getting the production that they need from the guys that they're paying most. So I love the NBA adding that minimum amount of games for these awards to be handed out.
And here's Murray. Here's Benton. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot clock at 2. The shot. Kamare, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, LeBron looking like he's about to turn things on. Just check out his numbers. Wow.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shoots from 12. And it's in, off the glass. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Yes, it's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Marshall, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. Shoots from the baseline. LeBron with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the shot's good. James has got 32 points.
Yeah, contact has really never bothered LeBron. In fact, the defender usually gets the worst end of it.
Here's Benton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Prince?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who have come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level during the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
Kept alive, goes back up, and there's a nice layup by James. James has got 34.
And pounding the offensive glass, that's a winning strategy from LeBron. No shock.
Henderson for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Marshall. James inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. James has got 36 points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. Here's Kamari. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in. And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Sharp. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Benton. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Williams has got his first basket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's James. Nice touch on the shot from close range. James has got 41.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Outside, Williams. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in.
Anthony Simons.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. Snow, the pass to James. Releases. And another basket for Cleveland.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sharp, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
There's the triple. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.